children, it's only me. Nothing to worry about.
Marion Garai lives in the heart of the bush.
All right, children.
She's pursuing a lifelong passion that requires a great deal of patience and perseverance. She first came to this remote location 5 years ago to study elephants.
It's all right, cheeky. It's all right, baby. It's all right, girl. Cheeky line.
She has a technique all her own.
It's all right, Peanuts. It's all right, cheeky. Don't worry, my girl.
Marion grew up in these vast open spaces surrounded by bush and animals. It was also here that she read her first books on Babar and developed an unbridled fascination for elephants. There's nothing she finds more captivating than watching a family of elephants. Elephants are quick and dangerous, and South African vegetation is particularly dense. So it takes hours of waiting for just the right moment before Marion succeeds in finding a group. Waterholes are one of the best places to observe elephants. Water is essential to their survival, so Marion knows that the elephants always show up sooner or later. This young male, like all males at around 15 years of age, just left the family unit to live on his own. Females live in family groups throughout the duration of their lives. Elephants never stay very long when they're being observed. Once fully satisfied, the young male turns to leave, and another group arrives on the scene. The social nature of elephants drives them to form groups that differ in size according to region and surroundings. Elephants have a life expectancy of up to 70 years. Each family is composed of 3 generations, a grandmother, and one or more of her daughters and their offspring. Within the group, there is a specific social hierarchy that is always respected. The matriarch, or eldest female, is at the head of each group. Age and experience have earned her the title of decision maker, and she has unquestioned authority in directing her family's activities. Elephants drink more than 25 gallons of water per day. They're very sensitive to heat and need the water not only to survive, but to cool off before braving their next journey. Young elephants are protected by the entire group. They're dependent on their mothers for the first 2 years of their lives and never wander from their sides. The signal has been given. Time to leave. The matriarch prepares the group for departure. For Marion, everything happened just a little too fast. South Africa is one of the few countries which has successfully managed to protect its wildlife. Most species are represented here, but wildlife exists only on reserves, surrounded by fences and managed by people. Most of the reserves are open to tourism. The ecological balance has been modified, and this can result in problems for many species of animals, and especially for elephants. The elephants in Kruger National Park used to be overpopulated. They were destroying the vegetation and depriving other animals of vital nutrients. Now, to keep the situation under control, park authorities cull approximately 500 elephants per year, allowing only young ones between the ages of 2 and 10 to survive. The juveniles are sold to other South African reserves, zoos, and circuses. Juvenile elephants terrorized by this experience have become very frightened. It's become impossible to approach them. "800 young elephants have already passed by this boma, or holding area. They're kept here for up to 2 weeks to let them adjust to the shock of loss before being handed over to their new owners. South African reserve owners are the principal buyers of young elephants. 5% of the elephants die of stress, malnutrition, and other causes, and some will never adapt to their new surroundings. Marion studies the behavior of these young elephants and struggles to ensure their future well-being. Her research has brought her to the Mokolo River Nature Reserve. Translocated elephants represent a very specific problem. The young orphans which arrive from Kruger National Park at a new reserve have experienced a traumatic event. Occasionally, they're moved to a place which has adult elephants, but usually they're alone with other juveniles of the same age. The young elephants that Marion has been studying at Mokolo for a year now belong to the second category. These elephants first have to cope with the new situation, and secondly, they have to rebuild a social structure. This is Mokolo. It extends over more than 1,700 square miles.